Hello. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Bill. Ugh. How you doing? Someday I'll have a desk clear of clutter. Maybe. Excuse me. So what's going on? Got some time left yet before we get going. Hello to my lurkers. So I'm finally getting into the cryptocurrency game. Picked up some Doge and some Ethereum. Gonna pick up some Bitcoin at some point. Granted, I doubt I'll ever have a whole Bitcoin, but it's kind of nice that you can buy tiny little pieces of one. I'm not going to get into the whole mining thing, though. That just seems ridiculous. I'll just pay for it. Yeah, it wasn't for me for the longest time, too, but I've seen way too many people get wealthy off of it, including people that I know. So I figured, might as well give it a go. And with Bitcoin set to potentially hit 100,000 per coin this year by the end of the year, and Ethereum set to hit 10,000 by the end of the year, I figure buy in now while it's still significantly lower. Hey, Bo. Gives us another investment. Help build for that future. I'm not looking to get rich off of it. If we could ever get enough money together to be able to finally go buy a house, I'm happy. That's all I really want. I just want to own a house on some land so I have room to make a garden, grow my own veggies. Do I have any small airtights? Like, how small? If you're looking for like dime and penny, then no, I don't. I might have a handful, but the majority of the ones that we have right now are, they're like small dollar and half dollar. For 10,000 gold, yeah, no, we don't. That would be the dime holder. Those are basically the same size as a dime. We don't have any that small right now. I'll keep an eye out for some, or an eye out for some. Ugh. Sorry, I didn't mean to yawn on you. All right, gonna give us about 4 more minutes. Let people filter in, and then we'll get going. Speaking of which, what are metal prices today? I haven't looked yet. Let's see, what do we got? 1,838 for gold, 2,740 for silver, 1,249 for platinum, and 2,958 for palladium. Palladium's gonna hit 3 grand soon. Oh, it did hit 3 grand. Then it went down a little bit. Today's high was 3,007. Palladium's getting up there. Been trying to find like little 1/10 ounce palladiums. I don't know if they make them, but I've never been able to find them. I don't even know if anybody makes them. Thank you, Cindy. Why am I yawning? This is ridiculous. I shouldn't be yawning. Caffeine. Oh wait, I know I'm yawning. I've been working in front of the computer all day. I haven't actually done anything active. Need to get up and go run around or something. I need a clear spot real quick. Where are you? Oh, over there. So for anybody that missed it, did a coin roll hunt a couple of days ago on a live stream. We ended up with either 4 or 5 rolls of 2021 nickels for Denver. So that was cool considering we hadn't, other than I showed a 2021 quarter I finally found on the ground. So that was the only 2021 that we'd had, and then we found all those, or got all those nickels. So that was kind of cool. So now those are all in tubes. And at some point this week, I'll be doing another one, but it'll be penny rolls. I already did 11 of the rolls, though, because they turned out to all be 2020 Denver BU rolls. So I figured people would get really bored on a live stream just staring at 2020 Denver BU rolls of pennies for that long. So I just got those out of the way and put them in tubes. All right. Hey, Cody. All right, if anybody watching is new, here's our payment info. Payments made via PayPal. Use cheapskatecoins@gmail.com and send it goods and services only, please. We also have Cash App. You can use the same email. If you use Cash App and your name isn't on your YouTube channel, just either like email us or something to let us know, hey, this was me. So that way we know it's you. Shipping is $4.50 to $22 depending on the size of your package. The $20 charge for registered. So if you want to have them actually hand delivered to you and you sign for it. It's also the only way you can insure coins through the mail. And it's not on my little thing, but if you want it sent with the fragile, so it doesn't get sent through the machines, there's an $11 charge for that. Anybody, if you're a new buyer tonight, make sure you send us your email. Make sure the email has your shipping address in it and who you are, what channel you are, if the name is different. And what email you use for PayPal so that we can send you an invoice. And then here is our Facebook link. The lot list is up on Facebook. It is the top post. So you can go check that out if you're on Facebook and see what we got available today. We have a mailing list if you want to be on it. Send us an email again, cheapskatecoins@gmail.com, and let us know you want to be on the mailing list. If you're on the mailing list, you get the lot list 3 to 4 days before every sale, and it gives you the ability to pre-purchase from the list. It is still first come, first serve, so the first person to email gets it. That's pretty much all I use the mailing list for, other than like if a show gets postponed, then I'll shoot out an email to everybody on the list letting them know. And if you're on the mailing list, make sure that we're not going into your junk mail, because we've had a few people that have found us in their junk mail, because we do send it out as a spam email to everybody on the list at once. So you want to make sure that we're going into your actual inbox. Because we have a long mailing list, and that would take a really long time to send it to everybody individually. Alrighty, hopefully we get some more folks soon, but we're going to get this thing kicked off. So this is our all-American sale. No foreign anything tonight. We do still have some things that are not coin, but they're still American items. So to begin with, this is just kind of something neat for anybody who likes coin and likes animals. It's a Zoo Collector souvenir coin album. Explore and learn, zoo and aquarium. Got some cool animal pictures on it. 5th edition. Holds 44 coins. Kind of neat. For $4 if anybody's interested. Your coins slide right into these. So these are like dime and penny size. And then you have like some $50 size, some dollar size. And then a bunch more diamond penny size. I think nickel might fit in that too. Let me see. I have a nickel right here. Yeah, nickels will fit in that too. So anybody want this for $4? And you got a big old lizard right there. Hey, Mobile Coins, how you been? So just kind of a neat little album. Put whatever in it. Unit takers. I figure something different from your standard album. More interesting to look at. Doing Rehab. Rehab's always fun. Alright, we're going to move on. If anybody decides you want that, let me know. Alright, next item. This is a medallion and also a piece of coin collecting history. It is the American Numismatic Association 2010 Fort Worth, Texas National Money Show Medallion in the original packaging. This was going for $5. Yeah, I saw that on your video updates. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope you're doing okay. And this one's going to Bo. Congrats, Bo. All right. All right, our next few items are for you guys that like to collect the casino tokens. The first one up is the 1993 Players Casino yeah, I was supposed to say casino. That's a typo. This one's from Metropolis, Illinois. 25-cent gaming token. Brilliant uncirculated. Going for $3. See, these are the trick if you want to collect casino tokens, is getting the ones that have never been used. And the taker's at 3. Alright, moving on. Next one is the Showboat Marina Casino from East Chicago, Illinois. 25-cent gaming token. There you go, home of Superman, Metropolis. This one is also an uncirculated. And going for $3. How you doing, Blockhead? All right, moving on to the Winnevegas Casino in Iowa or Indiana. Ooh, my brain just went. IA, Indiana, right? Or is that Iowa? Somebody remind me in chat because my brain just went. But there's another uncirculated 25-cent gaming token. Going for $3. Iowa. Okay, I was right the first time. Little brain fart there for a second. All good though. We got it in the end. I didn't even know Iowa had gambling. All right, moving on. To Casino Aztar from Evansville, Illinois. 25-cent gaming token uncirculated. So I got a big old like steamer ship on it. Any takers? Did it? Yeah. I didn't label these. They came as is. Hey, Bill. Yeah. East Chicago, Indiana. So apparently Indiana has a Chicago in it as well. That's what's actually on the gaming token. Strange. No, I bought all these from Rick. And I don't even know if he was the one that labeled them or if he got them in labeled. But yeah, you can read it. That means it's not my handwriting. My handwriting is terrible. Alright, moving on. Next one is the Hollywood Casino from Aurora, Illinois. Uncirculated 25-cent gaming token. Going for $3. Miss my calling as a doctor. No, I didn't. You would not want me as a doctor. I have shaky hands. All right, moving on to the last one of these. Lady Luck Casino, Bettendorf. 25-cent token. Uncirculated. I'll also do a bundle deal on these. If anybody wants all... So what, 6 of them? If anybody wants all 6, I'll do it for 12 bucks. So if you get all 6, that makes them $2 each instead of 3. Not a bad little collection there for anybody that collects the casino tokens. Hey, Hidden. And Bill457 says, I'll take that deal. Why not? Congrats, Bill. All right, let me get that on here. Try. Alrighty. And that brings us to coins. And again, everything today is American. No foreign stuff today. Today's our all-American sale. $10 people, 10 likes. Awesome. Everybody's hit like. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Alright. We got some large cents today, starting off with an 1828. Ooh, let me get that down a little bit. So this is the 1828 large date. Focus. This one is in good condition. I called it damaged because it does have some corrosion on it. So for that reason, I'm only doing it for 10 bucks. Which is a great deal for a large cent. Any takers? Cindy says hello.
Hi.
All right, moving on. To the 1835 small 8 stars. This one's in good. And going for 15 bucks. And hidden says Herrera.
Hi, hidden.
Any takers? No love for the large cents, huh? Well, you need many, many more. I like to get a good large cent together. Or a good large cent collection together. There we go. At some point. Looking for a date you need and you will bend for sure. Darn right. No such thing. Alright, moving on. To the 1837 small letters. This one isn't very good. It does have some dings on the reverse. So for that reason, it is only going for 15 bucks. Just like right there's a ding. And right there's a ding. So that's the reverse dings. And that little scratch right there. So if you can deal with that little bit. It's not a bad little coin for 15 bucks. Any takers? I've never really had any large cents in my collection because I'm always selling them to you guys. Hey, Roadrunner. But eventually I will. Alright, moving on to the last large cent of the day. The 1854, this one is in very fine and going for 30 bucks. Come on, light work with me. There's a lot of detail still left in that one. That is a good looking large cent. And this one's going to Bo. Congrats, Bo. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and switch to the scope for a bit. Next up, we are into Flying Eagles. Cherry picked a 31S and a 22 no D. Nice. All right, 1857 Flying Eagle cent. Very fine. This one's going for 40 bucks. If there's anybody out there that's never seen one of these were the pennies before Indians. It's only a 3-year run. It's 56, 7, and 8. The 56s were actually only pattern coins. They weren't made for circulation. And the 58's got two types. It's got the large letter and the small letter. Technically it has a few other types because there's something with the... I think it's something with like the wheat stalks or something like that. That's different on some of them. For the 58s. Any takers on the 57 VF? Oh yeah, 56s are expensive. Like crazy expensive. Wow, nobody for the Flying Eagle. Alright, moving on. To the 1858 large letter Flying Eagle. This one's in a good. And I always like to let everybody know, in case anybody doesn't know, the way you tell the large and small letters is you look at the A and the M. If they're touching, that's a large letter. If there's a space between the A and the M, then it's a small letter. So this is the large letter and good, going for 20 bucks. Last call on this one. All right, moving on. And then we also do have the small letter as well. Also in a good. So you can see there the A and the M, it's got a gap. So that's how you know it's a small letter. Again, a good, and again going for 20 bucks. If anybody wants all three, so you basically have almost the full set. I'll knock $5 off each one. So it saves you 15 bucks. Hey, silver. So instead of 80, it would be 65 bucks if you want all three. So the only one you're missing for the set would be the 56. But for the main actual circulation set, you'll have the whole set right there. And you get that nice VF for the 57. Man, nobody, huh? All right, moving on. All right, next up. This one is for you error people. And this one is attributed by Mr. Rick Snow. It is the 1905 Indian cent double clipped planchet in fine. God. If I can get a hold of it. So it's got a clip right there and a clip right below the date, or right by the date. Right there. Double clipped. This one's going for 25 bucks. It's cool enough to find one that's got one clip, but this one's got two. And you know it's legit because it's attributed by the world's foremost expert in Indians. Double clip. Any takers? I think it's a very cool error. Last call. They were probably just happy to have the penny at the time. Considering, 1905, think about the era. Plus which, at that point, coin collecting wasn't like a huge thing yet. Alright. Moving on. To the 1919. This is uncirculated red brown. Lincoln wheat cent. Going for 25 bucks. That is a gorgeous coin right there, guys. mistake in that cartwheel. Yeah, where's all my collectors tonight? All right, moving on. All right, next up. Raise my camera up for this one. So this next lot is going for 30 bucks. It is a 20 coin lot. It is 20 1954 plain date BU red wheat cents. Excuse me. They're all in 2x2s. It does come with the page. And every one of them is BU red. That's the kind of wheat cents you want right there. It's only $1.50 each. For anybody keeping track. Let's see what the list price for a 1954 plain date BU red is. Need the red. Let's see. $2 at MS60. If even one of them made it to 63, that would be $8. If one of them can make it to a 65, that'd be $22. That's pretty good. And the BU rolls for these are like, I think the last time I saw a BU roll for this low in the wheats is like, I think $170, something like that. Well, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, or they call it questionable color. Which has been a big issue that people have been running into lately with Indians. Even Rick has been sending coins in and getting them graded, and it comes back questionable color, and he's been calling them up and being like, dude, you guys realize I literally wrote the book on these. All right, we're going to move on. to the 1954 Denvers. Again, a full page, 20 coins. All BU Reds. If anybody wants both, the 54 and the 54 Denver, I'll give them to you for 50 bucks. So you get 10 bucks off. So you're only paying, what, $1.25 per coin instead of $1.50. Man, nobody, huh? All right, moving on. How easy it to get coins right now? Not very, honestly. Oh, Bo says he's going to take both for 50. Congrats, Bo. I mean, like, there's certain things that's always easy to get, but a good majority of stuff is very tough to get right now. Like, we're only able to get Morgans and Peace Dollars maybe, like, every other month, if that, right now. Pretty much anything silver is hard to get right now. All right, so those two are going to Bo. All right, next up. So the 55s went in pre-sale, so we're on the 56s now. And this one's going for 23 bucks. It's 15 coins. So you're getting 5 of the plain dates and 10 of the Denvers. All BU Reds. Going for 23 bucks. Just put you on the Peace Dollar payment plan. I always let you know whenever we get them. I know you're always looking. And unfortunately, the only one we had for tonight went in pre-sale. Same with both the Morgans. Any takers? 23 bucks. Beautiful, beautiful wheats. Cheapskate doesn't take food stamps. I'll take Bitcoin. I'll take Bitcoin or Ethereum. How's that? Not that I have any idea how to have somebody transfer that to me. Hey, love it or hate it, it's still going up in value. They're saying it's going to hit 100,000 per coin by the end of the year, which means it's going to almost double in price still. All right, moving on. All right. Next up is the 57s. So this one you're getting 5 plain dates and 15 Denvers. So it's 20 coins for 30 bucks. I'll do the same deal on these for the 56s and the 57s that I did for the 54s. If anybody wants both pages worth, I'll do a discount on it. I'll make it I'll do it for 45. So that way you're getting the 56s for 20 instead of 23. And you're getting these for 25 instead of 30. So you're saving $8. There you go. 45 bucks if you want all the 56s and 57s. All right, moving on. All right, next up. And I'm going to do the same deal on these as I did the 54s. We've got 20 58 plain dates for 30 bucks. And we got the 58 Denvers as well. All BU Red Browns. If anybody wants both, I'll do it for 50 bucks. So you get 40 of them, all BU Red Browns for 50 bucks. If you want both. Did I just say Red Browns? BU Reds. There's the plain dates. Here is the Denvers. All right, last call on all the wheats. Yeah, you can send out your package this week, Silver. Let me make a little note for myself so I don't forget. You need something to open. Chip, Silver's package. All right, I got a note. Got it. I won't forget. I put a note on here. How much for all of them? For if you want all of them, I'll knock another $5 off and make it $90 even. Because it would have been 50 for both of these and then 45 for both of the others. So it would have been 95. I'll make it 90. Yep. All right, cool. Bo's taking all the rest of the wheats for 90. It's a good thing you got that medium box already. Those will fit in there quite nicely, hopefully. All right, now I gotta get creative with the math on here so it reflects that. I'll just do it this way. 20, 40, 60. I'll leave that one at 30. That equals 90. Woohoo. Alrighty. Last Lincoln cent of the evening. Going for $2. 1983 San Francisco. You haven't missed most of the show. We're just still in pennies. There hasn't been any foreigns tonight. This is an all-American. Gotta buy a book for just pennies now? I have penny albums if you need one. I got $3 versions. And I might still have a little bit, one of the better ones. I'm not sure. I know I have the $3 versions. So 1983 San Francisco proof decam. Going for $2. Oh, 3-ring binder. Trick to 3-ring binders is go to thrift shops. Because you can get them for really cheap at thrift shops. Any takers for $2? There's a beautiful deep cameo. Yeah. Oops. Go away. We sold all the ones on the list in pre-sale. Give me a little bit and I'll check and see if we have enough to make one more.
What?
Merc Dime bundle. I think we do, but I don't want to say for sure and end up being a liar. All right, moving on. I got a couple of 2-centers tonight. Starting off with an 1864 and about good. Going for $8. Anybody who knows 2-centers knows that is a cheap price for a 2-center in any grade. Straighten up, Cam. Come on. My camera is not cooperating with me tonight. There we go. Any takers on a 2-center for $8? All right, moving on. To the 1865 plain 5 in good for $12. So you got the plain 5 and the fancy 5 for this year. This is the plain 5. Have I seen any American large since lately? Yeah, we had 4 of them. None of them sold. We got done with those right before you came in. So, there you go. Boom. 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 A lot of sense. Okay, we were able to do a bundle for you. So you are getting a bundle of the Merc Dimes. Let's go with a silver stinger.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, and we don't have any more, so that we can do up in bundles.
Yeah, I gotta restock the Merc Dimes. Alright, moving on. So yeah, silver, if you were looking for those, there's that one. These are the ones I just showed you. 1837, small letters. And 1857 and very fine are the ones that I just showed you. So if you want any of those, just let me know. And we've also got the Flying Eagles didn't sell either. All right, next up. Trying to find my place again. All right, we got a little bundle here. Just something if anybody wants it to play with. It's going for only $5, but it's 9 no-day V-nickels.
I forgot to put the shell nickel.
It's because they sold in pre-sale.
These?
No, that's the actual. It's all of these.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, these are all V nickels. They're all worn to the point where you can't see the dates. But hey, Trent,
Hi, Trent.
you'll take the 35 and the 37. All right. But yeah, so it's 9 V nickels for $5. If anybody wants them. That one's almost got a date. You might be able to make a date off on that one. That one's close to having the date. Like, if you have some nick a date, you could probably get the rest of that edge. That one you can only see the one.
And Trent.
That one you might be able to nick a date it. That's an 1800 something. So these are going to Trent.
Press Trent.
Alright, so V nickels to Trent. And then large cents. 30.
35 and 37.
The 35 and the 37.
I already grabbed it.
Did we sell one of those and I forgot to mark it?
No, I don't fucking know.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Alrighty. Next up is shield nickels. These are the nickels that we don't hardly ever have. So take advantage of them while we do. And we got a lot of the dates right now. We're kicking it off with the 1866 in very good. Going for $30. And that's the with raise. That was the old raise design that they did. In the takers. See if I can get that better on camera a little bit. There you go. Is that a little better? Let's call on this one.
You already took these, right?
No. I haven't got to those yet. That I already did. Alright, moving on to the 1867 no raise. This one's in a good. Going for $15. You bet CC coins are hard to find right now? They can be, yeah. I mean, like, the higher dollar ones, we can usually still find every now and again, but the more common ones, yeah, those are tough to find. All right, moving on. To the 1868 in very fine. It does have some damage to it, so because of that, it's only going for 20 bucks. Got some dark toning going on too. But you can see right there, it's got the bit of damage. That's why it's only 20 bucks. And the dark toning is making it really hard to light up. So this one, if it didn't have that damage, if it was just a straight up VF. Hang on, let me pull it up real quick. So 68, straight up VF. And we'll even look at a low VF. We'll look at like a VF20. Yeah, list price on a VF20 would be 60 bucks. VF30, 70. 35 would be 75. But this is like a VF20 on this coin. So 40 bucks off list because it's got a little bit of damage. All right, we're going to move on. To the 1869 in fine. This one's going for 25. I've often said I think this series is probably the most underappreciated series in all of American coins. Running a very close second is the Barbers. I'm getting a massage. That's kind of nice. Woohoo. Alright, moving on to the 1870 in good. Over 20 bucks. Come on, keyboard. Alright, moving on to the 1872 and good. This one's going for 25. It's another one with that dark toning going on. In the tickers. Man, no love for shield nickels, huh? Alright, moving on. Alright, next up is the 1873 Open 3. With some minor scratches on the reverse. So because of that, it's only 25 bucks. And then we've also got, also in good, without scratches, the closed 3. If anybody wants the set, I'll give you a discount on the set. For, see, it would have been 55. I'll make it 48. If you want the set, the open and the close, I'll do it for 48 bucks. Alright, moving on to the 1876. This one's in a good, going for 30. 'Cause I didn't notice that crud up there the first time I looked at it. So I'll tell you what, I'll do this one for 20. Because it's got that bit of crud on there. So changing the price to 20 bucks. Don't forget, guys, you are allowed to talk. I feel like I'm talking to myself. Converse with each other. Chat. All right, moving on. Change on here real quick. Dumpster fire sale. And the last shield nickel of the night, the 1882 in about good. Going for 15 bucks.
They just give the push their slot.
Okay. All right, figuring up something real quick. Give me a sec.
20, 25, 20, 50, 30, and 20, and 15.
All right, I'm going to do a bundle on these as well. So if anybody wants all of them, that's 10 different dates. Individually, it would have been $205 for all of them. I'm about to blow your mind right now. I'll do it as a bundle for 100 bucks for all 10. That's more than half off. That makes it 10 bucks per coin.
And Bo.
Bo's like, yes, please. I'm not an idiot. Congrats, Bo. Now, Roadrunner, that's what you call a dumpster fire sale on shield nickels. All right. Now we're on to V-nickels. No bundles tonight, just V-nickels. Kicking off with the 1983 no cents. We've got one in VF for 10 bucks. And one in EF for 15 bucks.
I better go away.
So here is the VF. Out of King. Don't forget it. Let me get that a little bit better. Focus. There we go. So there's the VF. It's got a die crack through the date. That's the $15 one. Or no, that's the $10 one. Excuse me. No sense. And here is the EF. Check that beauty out. That's the $15 one.
That's pretty.
Now that is a good looking vehicle right there. That's still got a little bit of luster. Any takers? Trent wants the EF. Congrats, Trent. Any takers on the VF? VF is the $10 one. Yeah, I don't either. That's why I sell shield nickels for 10 bucks each. Because I ain't got no sense. Have a look at that die crack. Just for the heck of it.
I don't know where it would be at. Oh.
Yeah. Running from the edge up to the bust, around to the star. And it looks like it stops at the star. So that's the die crack. And it looks like there's another one right there. Coming off the edge. Running up through the star to the second star. And just to the next star. Not quite a retained cut on that one, but that's dang close. This one's actually got 2 die cracks. Here's your other side. But, all right, we're going to move on. If anybody decides you want that one, let me know. All right, so next up we have with sense. And we've got a VG for 20 bucks. And a fine for 25. Here is the VG. So that's the $20 one. And here is the fine. That is the $25 one. Any takers? Hey, B and K. Last call on these. These are the 1883 with cents. All right, we're going to move on. All right, so the next few are V-nickel key dates. For anybody who has been looking for some of the key dates. Probably. All right, we got two 1884s tonight. We've got one in very good for 20 bucks. And we have one that is in VF, but unfortunately is hold. So because of that, it's only 25 bucks. Here is the VG. It's got that like dark toning on it. And here is the VF. Again, unfortunately, it does have the hole right there. Which is why, as a VF, it's only 25 bucks. If it didn't have that hole... let me pull that up real fast. See, 84 VF. It'd be like a 25 VF 25. $70 would be the list price for that one if it didn't have the hole. Last call on the 84s. There again is the VG. No damage or anything in this one, just a straight up VG. 20 bucks for a key date. All right, moving on. Next up, we've got two 1887s, which are semi-key dates. So I can get my keyboard to work again. So these are both in goods. They're 10 bucks each. There is number one. And there's number two. Again, these are 1887s, which is the semi-key date. Or one of the semi-key dates. Special place in Hades for those that put holes in coins. Hey, Roy. All right, moving on. All right, next up, another semi-key date. We have the 1888. In good, it does have some environmental damage to it. Because of that, it's only $10. This one looks like it spent some time in the water. So list on this one, if it didn't have that environmental damage to it, would be $40. Still a good, it's a good hole filler. So you have that 1888. Come on, keyboard. All right, moving on to the 1890 in good, going for $10. Yeah, these are in those dates that normally when you get them, usually you're getting slicks.
That's the top. FYI. I moved it up there.
All right, moving on to the 1892 in very good, going for $6. Any takers? There's a good looking 1892 for $6. All right, moving on. So my keyboard kicks in again. Come on. There we go. To the 1893 in good. This one's going for $5. All right, moving on to the last one, which is the 1901 in VF. Going for $10. Another gorgeous VF. All right, and I'll do a bundle deal on these as well. If you want to get all of these, so you're getting the with cents, the no cents, you're getting the key date 84s, the semi key date 87s and 88s, all of it, 12 coins. Individually would have been 151. I'll do it for 96. That makes it $8 each. So that's a good deal, guys. $8 each on these. Any takers for the bundle? All right, moving on. All right, next up, we've got 2 Buffalo nickel bundles. As always, 5 Buffalo nickels for $15. So, bundle number 1. You're getting a 1916 plain date in good. A 1917 plain date in good. These are all full date. You can see the date. 1918 plain date and good. 1921 plain date in VG with some coloring going on. And then in 1929, San Francisco in VG. So $15 for the bundle. Any takers? If anybody doesn't know, the mint mark is right down there below the 5 cents. Looking for $15. All right, moving on to bundle number 2. Bundle number 2, you're getting a 17 plain date and very good. And 18 plain date and very good. A 1924 that I forgot to put a grade on. But it's about a VG as well. You're getting a 1936 Denver AU full horn in this one. That's an $8 if I would have sold it individually right there. Full horn, full tail, AU. How often do you see Buffalo nickels that look that good? That's just one coin in the bundle. And then 1937 in fine. $15 for the bundle, including the AU. Wow, nobody, huh? All right. Moving on. All right, continuing the nickels. We've got some proof nickels for you guys tonight. These are going to be... I'm going to go through these kind of quick, so if you want one, jump on them. So we're starting off with the 1956 gem proof. Going for $4. All right, moving on to the 57 gem proof for $4. Moving on to the 59 gem proof for $4. Moving on to the 1960 gem proof for $3. Moving on to the 61 gem proof for $3. Moving on to the 62 gem proof for $3.
Not saying anything.
All right, moving on.
Oh, wait, look at my.
Come on. To the 1963 gem proof for $3. All right, moving on to the 64. Again, gem proof, $3. All right, moving on to the 1983 San Francisco Deep Cameo, going for $3. moving on to, we've got the 2004 sets. This is the coin and medallion set. It doesn't have the Sacagaweas in it. Normally it would have the proof Sacagaweas. But it does have both proof nickels for 04.
We have two, of course.
And it has the piece metal medallion. And then it's got the empty airtight where the Sacagawea would have been. So if you got one, you can put it in there if you want. So these are only going for $5.
And we have two of them.
And we do have two of the 04 sets.
This one has the piece metal.
And that is a heck of a price for these at $5, considering normally these would sell for about $3 each. And that normally by itself would be like $4.
And we have two of them.
Man. Anybody alive out there?
Right?
Like screaming deals. Nobody wants them. Alright, moving on. And then we do also have 105 set. So that'll be your Bison and Western Waters with the medallion. Oh, Trent wants to know if one will fit in his package. Again, in the box. There's your Bison proof. Western Waters proof. And this one's going to Bill Betts. Congrats, Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trent, we can fit one in your package of the 04s. So this one's going to Bill for the 05. Wrong Bill.
So, Trent, did you want it? Okay.
All right, Trent wants an 04.
You're welcome.
You are welcome, sir. All right, now we do have one proof dime. It's also the 1983 proof deep cameo. Going for $3. Grab me out that 35S quarter. It's in the Rixell flip. So it should be easy to find. Alright, moving on. Alright, we are going to take a quick break, and then we will be back with quarters, half dollars, and dollars, including one coin that was not on the list. That is a showcase coin. So you don't want to miss out on that. It's a surprise. So we'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Alright, quotas. Alright, we got one standing Liberty quarter that did not go in pre-sale. Been my chair for $1. I don't think this chair's worth $1.
No.
Plus the shipping on it would be like probably like $20 at least. All right, we got a 1929 San Francisco 90% silver and good. It does have a bit of damage on it, which is why it's only going for $9. And it's just the edge has got a little bit of damage on it. Any takers for $9? Don't mind me, I'm just double checking something real quick. What does melt on a quarter right now? Come to me, coinflation. $4.92 just in melt. Last call, $9. Alright, moving on. Remember decide you want that, let me know. Alright, who wants to see the special surprise bonus item for tonight? The showcase coin. This thing is going to blow your minds. Y'all are going to want to wake up for this one. Not you. Alright, before you guys see the price on this coin, I do want to remind you guys, we do payments. That's just an important claimer to put out there because this is not for the faint-hearted. This is the 1935 San Francisco Washington quarter 90% silver gem BU. Graded by Rick Snow. List price on this coin is $350. We're doing it for $250. Gem BU, when Rick calls something Gem BU, that means it will go for a minimum of, it will grade for a minimum of a 66. Top pop for this coin is a 67 plus. So you're only barely one grade away from top pop on this coin. So at most there are 120 coins graded higher than this one. Well, yeah, it's got to get to 66, but again, I mean, it was Rick that graded this thing, so. You can go pretty confident that it will. And the guy is the nation's foremost coin expert for a reason. Last call on this one. Hey, Christian. Oh, it's all good, man. Has Rick been busy? Yeah, he has been.
He just moved.
Yeah, he just moved to a new location. So he's actually a couple miles closer to us now, which is nice. I'm going to try and work out before too much longer doing another video with him. All right, moving on. If anybody decides you want that, let me know. You might need a console from him. I'm sure he'd be happy to. Next up, and the last, well, by itself, the last quarter of the night, we also have the 83 proof quarter. Deep cameo. Going for $4. That is a good looking quarter. Beautiful proof. Oh, I forgot to mention, by the way, we still have the PCGS boxes. We still have 6 of them, if anybody wanted one. That's the PCGS slab boxes. We've got 2 blues and 4 blacks. They're $8 each. So if anybody wanted one, let me know. Alright, moving on. So all the silver half dollars sold in pre-sale. So our next coin up is the 1983 Kennedy proof. It's from that same year. Deep cameo, and this one's going for $5. Can I hold a couple boxes? Yeah, for how long? To the beginning of June? Yeah, we can do that. Let me make a little note down here real quick. Hold 2 slab boxes for Roadrunner till June 1st through 3rd. Alright, I got a note. That way I will remember. Alright, moving on. One of each color? Sure. Alright, next up, we've also got some BU Kennedy sets. Starting off with the 1984 Denver and Philly set. Brilliant uncirculated. $5 for this set. You are welcome, sir. Moving on to the 1985 Denver and Philly BU set. Going for $5. Bill Betts wanted to know if you already had a package before tonight. Or if it's a new one starting. Check it real quick, Bill.
His is getting upgraded.
You were in a purple bubble mailer that got, it's now going to be upgraded to a small flat rate or padded mailer.
It's probably a pattern.
So you're going to have $4 shipping added to your total tonight. All right, moving on. All right, next up
You're welcome.
is the 1987 NIFC year. There were no circulated coins for $50 put out in 1987. It was mint sets only. And these are going for $8 for the set. Philly and Denver. BUs. That's why whenever, if you see when people go through the $50 boxes, they almost never get 87s. Can I give you your total so far for tonight? Yeah. 1 second. Never feel bad about asking that. We don't mind letting you guys know where you're at. Yeah. 5, 35, 60, 85, 105, 25, 45, 75. Bo, you're at 275. All right, last call on the NIFCs. 87s. moving on. To the 88s. Philly and Denver, BU. $5. I'm hoping to get a box of halves soon. I talked to my banker about ordering one finally, because I've never been able to do a box of halves before. And he was supposed to have called me back by now to let me know if he could do it. And never called back, so I gotta talk to the bank and find out if they could. Because that would be freaking awesome. That'll be a live stream for sure. So you guys can share my first time ever going through a $50 box. Yeah, it's already hitting. Alright, moving on. And then the last year of those that we've got is the 1989. You really think you better been the showcase quarter? Well, far be it for me to tell you not to.
Right?
You're going to love that quarter, man. It is. The camera is not doing it justice. That thing is gorgeous.
It is very, very pretty. I love it.
Alright, moving on. Will do, Ben. Going to Bo for $250. Congrats, sir.
Oh. I was looking for it.
I'm going to do a bundle deal on these, too. If anybody wants all 5, I'll do it for $20. Yeah, definitely let me know. I would recommend go through NGC because PCGS's parent company is going through a change in ownership. So they've been a little hit or miss. Just a suggestion. Or go through Annex if you want to save money. So yeah, I'll do a bundle deal for these all 5 years for $20. So that drops all of them to 4. Even the 87 drops to 4. Alright, moving on. If anybody decides you want those, let me know. Next up, I dropped the price on this one from last time. I'm only doing it for $5 now. This is the 1976 Bicentennial Clad quarter, $half, and Ike in a United States shaped. It's like one of those capital coin holders. All three coins are BU. Plastic's a little scuffed. You could buff that out. This is going for $5. And going to Bill Betts. Congrats, Bill. Yeah, that is kind of a cool looking holder. I've never seen one of those till that one. Alright, next up, we got some Ike dollars. BUs. Kicking off with the 1971 that you cannot get in mint sets. These were never released in mint sets. It was circulation only. Going for $6 for the 71 plain date. BU. In 1971 and 72, they did not put Ikes in mint sets. Alright, moving on. Next one, we have two available. It is the 1972 Type 1 plain date. Both are BUs, and both are going for $6 each. Prices on Ikes have been going up lately. I keep having Rick asking me if I have any because he's running out. Because he's got people buying full sets from him. I keep telling him I don't have any. Because I know how much you guys like them sometimes. So I'm always like, yeah, no, I don't have any. Sorry. All right, and we've also got the 1972 Denver. That again is the not in mint set variety, or not in mint set year. And again, going for $6. If anybody wants a plain date and a Denver, I'll do it for $10 for the pair. I'll give you a little discount. I can only do it once because I only have one Denver. Actually, I'll tell you what. I'll do the 71 playing date in there too. So we'll make it $15. So you get one of all three that we've got of the no min set years for $15. Otherwise, they're $5 or $6 each. Save you a little bit of money. All right, moving on. Next up, we got a 1974 plain date BU for $3. This one lists for $15 on PCGS. Did you guys know the actual lowest mintage year for Ikes is the 73s? They had like really low mintage for that year, which is why we almost never have any. All right, moving on. To the 1976 plain date. What's that? Bicentennial. The scratch you're seeing is in the plastic. It's not on the coin. You can actually see it flexing as it moves. That is not on the coin. This one's got like that gold patina thing going on. Go for $3. Too bad Chef isn't here. He loves collecting Ikes. He buys them up all the time. Surprised he's not here.
He probably had something to do.
All right, and then we've also got the Denver. Also for $3. Bicentennial. And these again, if anybody wants both, I'll do both for $5. So you can get both from the year. You get the plain date and the Denver. Saves you $2. moving on to the 77s. I'm going to do the same thing for these. Individually, $3. Or if you want both of for the year, I'll do it for $5. Hey, Aaron. Aaron's jumping in and buying the 76s, both for $5. Congrats, Aaron. Oops. All right, any takers on the 77s? How you been doing, man? Yeah, I've got a Ford silver coin in stock right now. It's the first one we've ever had. I'll let you see it if you want to see it before we're done tonight. All right, moving on. Last of the Ikes, 1978. BU. It's not in there. It's in one of the cases. So 500, whatever one. It's that one. All right, moving on. If anybody decides you want any of those Ikes, let me know. Only got 2 lots left. Then on. So the next one is the 1981 Philadelphia BU Susan B. Anthony Dada. It's in the first commemorative mint booklet. Has all the little info about it. There's the coin. This one's going for $4. And the little thing does flip up so you can see the back. And I do have pretty much all of the Susan B. Anthony's in right now, so if anybody has a year of Susan B. Anthony you need, let me know. The only one I don't have is I don't have the near date 79 one. I've only got the far date. And I don't have the Philadelphia 99 proof. That's the other one I don't have. But all the rest of them I've got in right now. Alright, moving on to the final lot. This one you're getting for double face value. This is the 2002 Denver and Phillies Sacagawea dollars in the booklet. Brilliant uncirculated for $4. That's a pretty good deal.
Guess what?
Hey, William. What are you yesing?
Oh, sold.
Oh, you want this one? All right. Cool. Going to William Dalton. Right, sir. All right. Aaron, you still there? That was the last item.
Okay.
Yeah, check this thing out, dude. This is the 500 kroner,
This says 50.
1986, from Iceland. It's 50% silver. It lists for $85.
It comes with a little booklet.
It still has the booklet with it that came with it. I'm doing it for $40 if you want it right now. Proof like BU.
And he's like, yep.
You want it? All right. Let me put it on the bottom. 1986, 500, Kroner, Iceland.
Oh, and it comes in this box. Cody, I don't believe so, but hold on. Why?
No, Cody, none of the Flying Eagles sold. All three of them are still available. So now we're at that point where if anybody wants to see anything again, or if there's anything you missed and you want to see it, let me know.
Yes, they are.
Starting with Mr. Cody. It's right there. 1957 VF. $40. Roy, we did have early red wheat cents that you missed, and Bo bought all of them. They are gone. Well, I have this one for 40, and then these two for $20 each, which is $80. And then
Cody said Ben.
oh, okay. Cody's taking the 57. So that means I got these two for $40. The large and small, they're both goods. One sec. Gotta wait for her to get done scrolling away. I could knock these two down. I could do $15 each on them. I could do $30 for the pair.
Have we shipped to Cody?
Cody, have we ever shipped to you? I know we have his info. I know that. It's on the contact. So $20 each, or 30 for both 58s. Yeah, I just let her know we do have your contact info. Or your shipping info.
Yeah, but I was just wondering if...
And again, they're both goods. There's the small letter. There's the large letter.
Okay, I do not have a card for him in here. Let's put you...
What you think, William? Our error coin is still available if anybody was interested. 1905 in fine, double clipped planchet. $25 if anybody wanted that one. It's attributed by Rick Snow. We still got the BU Red Brown 1919. That's still available. Teens, 20s, and 30s reds. They're not going to be cheap, I can tell you that. How much you looking to spend? Because I could probably get most of them. Give me like a list of the ones you need.
Yeah, email it to us.
Considering, I mean, that's the 1919 red brown. Brilliant uncirculated red brown. And this one's $25. So if this was a red, it'd be like probably 40 or $50. That's just for the 1919. So we got both the two centers available. The 1928 large date, one center. Okay, William. All right, he's taking both of those for the deal. So that makes them $15 each. All right, anything else anybody wants to know if we've got it? Anything that you want to see again or missed? All right, Roy, sounds good. That's the easiest way for us to find stuff for people, is email us what you need.
Yeah.
So, all right, so we got the little souvenir coin album still available. $4 if anybody wanted it. Holds 44 coins. Uh, 1828 large date. Large cent. The Indian cent Clint planchet. The wheat cent that I just showed you. Both the two centers are still available. All the 83 proofs that were on the list are still available. Most of the V-nickels are still available. Both Buffalo nickel bundles are still available, one of which had an AU in it. Full horn AU. Most of the Jefferson proof nickels are still available. One of the 2004 proof nickels set with medallions is still available. Standing Liberty quarter still available.
Okay, William.
All the Kennedy, well, except for the 86, all of the Kennedy half dollars are still available. The Ikes are still available. All right, is there anything else anybody wants to know if we have before we get out of here tonight? And give us a bit to get your invoices out. We do have an errand to run as soon as we get done here before we get started on those. So give us a little bit to get them going.
Have a good night, Aaron.
Thanks for jumping in, Aaron. Yeah, I'll have more. I'll have foreign silver in again next week. Tonight was just our all-American sale. All right, well, if there's nothing else, we're going to get out of here. Everybody have a great night. Thanks for coming. I will be on at some point this week doing some penny rolls, hunting through some penny rolls, see what we get. Still trying to find a 2021, so we'll see.
Everyone, have a good day.
Oh, dude, I'm busy all the time. I understand.
Good night. And
all right.
see y'all later.
Yeah, we're going to get out of here. Everybody have a great night.